you, for God's sake. What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that Oh, I don't know exactly. But when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who... sold you the bow, by any chance?
Aye, come to think of it, it was him who told me.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. Why not? As you can probably figure, I like the longsword because it's beautiful. Our grandfathers didn't use them, but today in Prague, everyone is tripping over themselves to... I'll be happy to show you how to handle it better. What do you say?
That sounds good.
As you wish. The first thing is to realize a sword has two blades, and thanks to your second hand on the hilt, you can quickly spin it around and hit your opponent's head. These are exactly the techniques that make the longsword an extremely deadly weapon. Now come and try it a few times. Good, good. You've really got a knack for it. Keep it up, my friend.
I'd like to learn a new combat.
Why not? I like a longsword, but there's not much room for it in the heat of battle, where brute force will come in more handy for you. Such a hit with the pommel of a sword, handle of an axe, or edge of a shield will certainly disorient everyone. Would you like me to show you?
That sounds good.
All right. As I already said, often mainly brute force. Attack with any short weapon a few quick times. Then, move towards the opponent and hit him in the... Oh, and if you have a shield, use it. Now come and try it a few times. Good.
So, how did you end up...
Sir Otto hired me in Prague as his bodyguard and a swordmaster. I reckon he sensed he was in danger. And he was right. A band of scoundrels was lying in wait for us on the road. And they...
How was your company ambushed?
It was well planned, I must admit. They nearly got us.
What went wrong for them?
Hard to say. Maybe we were just lucky, and God was watching over us.
That's all there was to it.
If you really want to know what I think, the idiots lacked discipline. They rushed it.
What do you mean?
It might have come down to a single fool's mistake. I don't know. But if they just waited a bit longer, we wouldn't have stood a chance. Like I say, I thank the Virgin Mary and all the saints for watching over us.
Why do they call you Black Bartosz?
It's just a nickname, of course, because of my, black hair. Once you win a few tournaments, they give you one.
So you're really a high-born knight?
Indeed. I'm Bartoszek of Drahonitz. My father served Emperor Charles his...
Oh, sorry. I suppose...
No, there's no need for formalities. Titles are worthless. A man should earn a name for himself. It's not enough to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
You must have been honoured when the Royal Chamberlain chose you as his bodyguard.
That's simple. I was serving in the garrison in Prague's royal castle.
I see. But what brought you to his attention?
Depends what you mean. I'd recently won 2 big tournaments, so I was invited to a splendid banquet. It was there Sir Otto offered me a position at his... I'd heard of Trotsky, of course. Sir Otto spared no expense to build a...
Sorry, but we're about the same age, and I'd never have guessed you're a swordmaster.
We each have our own path, it seems. I even studied at university, while I could still...
What? You're a man of letters as well?
I wouldn't go that far. I may come from a noble family, but we're not renowned or rich, and studying costs and I didn't have one, so I had to do what I do best.
You became a mercenary.
That's right. I spent more time fighting than studying at university, and I came out of it alive. So I reckoned that's where my talent...
Where did you learn to fight, Bartosz?
I've dedicated the last 5 years of my life to it. I travelled a lot and...
I'd like to see the world too. But I haven't even made it to Prague yet.
Well, I haven't been all that far either. But unless you learn from true masters, you'll never... Fortunately, these days there are plenty of swordsmen in Prague who'll...
I hope to make it to our royal city.
If you do, go and see Master Lamprecht and give him my regards. He's a man of honor and a...
Go and get your horse so we can get going.
I'm sorry.
Good doggy. Good boy.
What was that sound?
All right. What was that?
Greetings.
I apologize.
You have a kind master. Huh?
crone and maiden standing behind the gate. That was in Gable's rig.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Take care.
That calf of ours gave me this dopey look. And you came straight to mind.
What? Christ, you can be a real bitch sometimes.
I took a look at Herring.
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
There are nomads around here.
Aye. I hear their camp is somewhere in the rocks by Rock Tower Pond. They've got horses there. God knows how they...
Well, useful to know. So...
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the stables, so go and get him. You do know how to ride, don't you?
Well, I know the basics, but...
That's wise. The first thing is, pet him now and again when you're in the saddle. Then he'll be... Actually, best do that as soon as you mount. Once you're mounted, don't drive him too much over tough terrain. He won't trot too good and he won't move too fast neither. After all, the roads ain't for show. And horses ain't stupid, mind. If you leave him standing around, he'll most likely go and find a place he likes. A trough where he can drink or maybe some pasture. So don't be surprised if you leave him alone and then can't find...
All right. I'll bear that in mind.
And of course, the horse needs good kit. No more than yourself. Saddle... I've prepared some decent tack for you, so I don't get my arse whipped for not treating his lordship's honoured guest right. Mistakes don't go unpunished here. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
See you later, my friend.
Good. Easy. Easy. Nice and
with you.
slow.
Oh! Are you trying to run me over, you idiot?
Whoa! Here, Mutt.
What would you like?
I'll have a look at the ware.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Show me your...
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Show me your wares.
Thank you, and take care.
What do you have for sale?
going to round up the cattle and gather in the... Hey!
All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going. And we'll be the
What are you here for?
What do you have for sale?
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Careful.
And I was beginning to worry what that was. But it's just...
What the...
Now, why's this open?
Here you go. Take it.
Good to see you, friend.
Leave that door alone. Hey, you're not allowed in. That's right.
Careful.
Did you hear?
Damn it! If they weren't before, you surely just summoned them here yourself.
What? How?
Every time you say the word demon, one shows up. Some words just shouldn't be used.
You just used it yourself.
Curva! You tricked me, you blackguard!
A demon!
Stop it, you madman! I'm deadly serious. You have no idea what you're messing with. They really worked me over when I was little.
A demon!
Fine. If you really need to know, I'll tell you. I was sitting in the garden behind Perkstein, shouting, "Go to hell!" over the... But doing that, I summoned a minion of hell who latched onto a carrot. Had never been so... About time.
I'm ready.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nabokov and back by sunset. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
Go sniff some... You shouldn't be bothering us here.
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
Greetings. What do you want?
What do you have for sale?
Thank you, and take care.
My lord, I need my stew prepared.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in...
Are you sure they're demons? I've seen a few mice here.
Only you youngsters can come up with something so... You wouldn't know Lucifer if he pricked you in the forehead with... I'm sure they're demons. They're jealous of the prosperity and peace Lord...
If you say so.
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demon. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace... under the maiden. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir, and every 3rd drop must be twice as big.
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart, most of all, don't forget. It was good to see you, my friend.
God bless you.
Excuse me?
That should do it. Don't show yourself here again.
Blessings to you.
What's that sound?
I heard it coming from here.
Nothing, I suppose.
I'm sorry.
That was well said. Keep any money that's left over.
Thank you, Mom. Will there be anything else?
Huh?
Was that you?
Ha, well, never mind.
Excuse me.
Something was going on here.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe.
Praise.
The Chamberlain said you know something about...
Of course I do. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain...
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start I hear the castle has always... But nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle.
Bertha told me the demons are likely to be coming from here.
Oh, of course she did. They've that old crone's under there. I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and...
9? Why 9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I...
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star. A pentagram.
Don't worry. Hopefully I won't miss any of...
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to...
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread. The sooner you get rid of them, the better. Take care and good night.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Good day to you.
You're not fit to be here.
But I'm not going anywhere.
Easy now! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't war. You'll pay up and...
Oh, please. Look at me. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I'm sorry.
God be with you.
That should do it.
Hey, what have I...
Christ, pardon me.
Back to hell with you. That should do it. That should do it.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
I think I'm doing this right. Don't show yourself here again.
God bless you.
What is it? Why are you skulking here?
Back to hell with you.
Is this how they clean floors around here now?
Eight, 9. Here you go. Take it. The Chamberlain mentioned you...
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
According to the cooks, they're crawling all over the place.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us,
Of course he told...
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their...
Tell me what you know, then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the... The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes. I'd start the investigation.
All right.
Now. Oh, Christ, what a day. I'm sorry. Be bothering us here.
Oh, it's just you, eh? Aha. You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or is he just messing with me?
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Good, Dougie. Good boy.
You must have been wrong about the place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
You were bored, so you made up the whole story.
Oh, come on.
So where should I start looking?
I was actually going to send you to the palace. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burg. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil.
All right, I'll have a look.
Take care for now.
Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
I heard the castle is haunted by demons again. Did they bother you too?
They did indeed. A few days ago, I was in the chapel, deep in prayer. Fac mihi hominium. Swear on oath.
My God. What did you say to it?
I laughed in the face of the Prince of Darkness. Would you not rather renounce your slavery and return to... Without hesitation, he better to rule hell than to be a slave in heaven. And then he disappeared, veiled in a terrible foul...
That sounds horrifying. But anyway, like I said, I was told to sprinkle water. If they dare try that even on a man of faith...
I'm glad you have faith in the Lord, and not in some old wives. Now take up your task, and rid us of that hellspawn. May the Lord guide you.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
If I sin before God, is there any way I...
Well. You can pay the indulgence in the or you can take the path of repentance and go on a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase your crime. Always keep that in...
I've sinned, Father.
Your reputation and deeds precede you. Get on the path of repentance, or you shall never find salvation.
I want to repent of my...
Outside Troskovitz, there is a small chapel where the poor go to... That's where you should look for redemption.
What penance do you give me?
Say the Lord's Prayer until this evil leaves you. Don't show your face here any...
Well, I better get going then. If that is your...
Repent, sinner! Bring me some wine. Careful!
Another privy? Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my...
You're just messing with me. People are scared. Rumours are spreading.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
I don't have time for your
Suit yourself, but don't be surprised when one of the What would you like?
Excuse me.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I've still got chills down my spine thinking about those screams.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly...
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trotsky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Billin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stair.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, God be with you.
Pardon me.
Are we going to have...
Well, shall we? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumber.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Berghoff. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
I suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that.
I agree. Although, the Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty.
Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herbwoman, Bozhena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart...
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But Pavlena hasn't turned up for a long time. So she's worried.
It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
have a kind master.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. Never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul, and he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go into the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
You could tell him about me. How I served you loyally, for which you made me a knight and gave me a magnificent castle. Almost like this one here.
Aye, right, a fairy tale about a bold but uppity blacksmith. Just what Pa would like to hear. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward! Give it all you've got!
Quick, go! Quick! Go!
What was that sound? Are you looking for something?
Whoa!
Christ, yeah! Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Go!
O dentes fortuna juvat! We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Berghoff?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Berghoff is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
This shouldn't be about trade-offs. Sigismund is a usurper, is harming our land. Wenceslas is the true king, and siding with him is a matter of honor.
I agree, Henry. But as you can see, half the Bohemians' nobles don't. More than half, actually. They either see Sigismund as an opportunity, or they're simply fearful and will side with the one who has the upper hand. They'll be holed up on their estates, waiting for the storm to blow over without them having to lift a finger. We have to show them we have the upper hand. It doesn't matter if they side with us out of fear or honor. They just have to side with us. And von Berghoff is just the man we need. As soon as we get his support, the majority will follow. Because some nobles will simply do whatever von Berghoff does. They will think he's a genius.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nabokov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round, so we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again. Turn left here! Nice fortress! I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop, with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining, but not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. Whew. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours so you can make it to Constantinople at least without whining.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramir is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all. Can you see what I see? Fuck! What a lot of horses! They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or Von Bergov is paying the bark a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey! So Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramir. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long but I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I...
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself
always
at a
glad
loose
to see
end.
polite
At
people
least
like
he'll
you.
show you how your
God
betters
be with
play.
God be with you.
Michael. You can
How's the
rely
watch
on
going?
me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael.
I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Had a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what?
He's calling his loyal men to arms, to fight back against the bandits running rampant in the region.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Berghoff have?
He's got some, but definitely less than he'd like to.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Yaromir will send me. Tell me one thing, why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some lord...
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaromir.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much of. Your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
One day he'll inherit several castles and a lot of wealth.
Well, best stick with him until that. And you're his what? Yeah, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaromir, but...
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaram...
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are...
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen...
If you insist. Well, you're in for a disappointment. Sir Yaromir had these relatives, and they died, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated and...
No, you were right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Give me a longsword.
You must fancy yourself a master swordsman. I can't wait to see what you can do with it. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on. Well then. Ready?
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
I hope nobody gets badly wounded.
Let him have it, Michael. Yeah! Careful with that iron. Who do you think will have
Lord Nabuck! Glory to the House of Nabuck! Fuck you!
Fight for us, Michael.
Ah! Oh! Jesus! I'm hit! Ah! Ah!
Whack him! Whack him!
Ah!
I could watch this all day.
Ah! Ah! Fuck! Aye! Fuck that!
Let him have it, Michael!
They're going at it just like we
Ah!
Let him have it, Michael!
Watch out!
Ah!
Michael is one of
What
the
the-
best fighters around.
Let him have it, Michael!
Jesus! I'm hit!
Let's see what you're made of.
Aye! Fuck that!
Fight for us, Michael.
Glory to Nebuch. Let's see what you're made of and who Virgo sent us.
Fight
Let
for
him
us,
have it,
Michael.
Michael! Nabokov!
Ah, shit!
Watch out!
Christ!
Michael is one of the
I'm
best
hit.
fighters
Whack him!
around.
Whack him!
Glory to the...
Whack him! Whack him! Glory to Nabokov! Glory to
You're back off!
Fight for us, Michael.
Smash him, Michael! Smash him, Michael!
Lord Nabuck! Glory to...
Michael is one of the best fighters around.
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Greetings. Do you...
Well, it's nice to meet someone from the trade.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that.
You must have had a slice of luck. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade. I'm Steer. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that...
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, we just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. I've straightened folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will go faster with an extra pair of hands.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer. But we can't have a guest working here, can we? And besides, you get in the way down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something. Make the most of you.
All right. Whatever you say. I just wanted to help.
Oh, I know you did. But I can manage by myself. Really. Let's leave it at that.
You said you have a brother.
Aye. They call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough. But he ain't got the knack. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs, right? He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
I have my lord, and that's all I need.
I understand. I wouldn't mind being a noble's retainer. What's he like at?
Moody and frivolous, with a taste for wenches and booze. And it's always me who pays for his cock-ups.
He's got you well trained.
And what's your lord like?
My lord? Doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his back. I reckon it's time I got back to... See you later.
Look what I have for you.
I've got this pretty pilgrim's badge. If you ain't chicken.
Come on, lad.
Tell me.
Nothing much. The day's drag. What's worse, today I copped a shit job. Here with all, but tomorrow will be better. I'm going on a patrol round.
I know what you mean. What's your...
The prisoners?
You have prisoners?
Aye. Why else would...
Good point.
A couple of poachers. They're waiting to see what his lordship... Farewell, my friend.
I'm sorry. Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
My God, he's very much. Well, I never. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Aye, but nor did he. That's why I'm here, actually. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got them out.
That's what I'm here for. Show me, so I know if I need to apply...
Surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece. Well, I've done what I could.
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad.
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord von Berghoff.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
My sword is at your service, miss.
Blimey! No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But it's not your sword I need so much as your legs.
My legs?
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. It's not far, but I'll be grateful for an escort and protector. And if you tell me about your chivalrous deeds, it'll shorten the time.
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go? Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Tell me more, please.
All right, then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were humans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed. But we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too. This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I know quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads, and I'll come up with a remedy.
Really? So tell me how to treat fever, say, or shortness of breath.
Yeah, in that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold, am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile. It's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage. I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward. I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help. It was lovely, but now I have to tend to the wounded.
Lord be with you.
Greetings, sir. You've come a long way to visit us, so I reckon we could practice archery together.
Sure.
I was hoping you'd... The targets are beneath the rampart. The rest is easy. I'll give you some arrows. You lean out from the battlements and shoot at the target. The closer to the bullseye, the higher the score. And an extra 3 points, and the one with the most points at the end wins. If you beat me, I'll give you one of our best crossbows, so you don't...
Yeah, that sounds like a challenge. I accept.
Now, just tell me what you want to...
Longbows are for villagers. Gentlemen shoot crossbows.
Whatever you say. Let's do it then.
Take up your positions. And loose.
Fucking hit that target for once. You moved the target. Admit it. I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you. Completely wide again. Fucking hit the target for once. Stone me, sir. I never expected you'd be such a sharp shooter. Admirable. And here's the gift I promised, sir. You earned it, fair and square.
Thanks. The pleasure was all mine.
If you want to try it out straight away, just say the word. In any case, you'll find me round that corner there. I'll wait there so you don't have to go all the way to the gate, if you fancy shooting.
At a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
If you're hungry, I left something outside on the table. It's all yours. No doubt you're used to better fare, but it's all we got. So I hope you won't mind.
I've got this pretty pilgrim. There ain't nothing to see here, sir.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties.
There must be more of them than men in the fortress.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your...
Now, I spent enough time in the saddle on the way here. What's more, in case you hadn't noticed, we're knights. And knights use their horses for travelling or riding into battle. So if you don't want to be on the wrong end of the latter, you better come clean about those horses.
Well, pardon me, I didn't want to rub you up the wrong way, sir.
The horses? Where did...
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nabokov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
But Michael said it was between Lower Semine and Rock Tower Pond.
Really? I suppose Michael's right. It's easy to lose your bearings here. Nothing but cliffs and ponds. It makes your head spin.
But you're local. You must know these parts like the back of your hand.
I was shit-faced, all right? Let's leave it at that.
I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, you could help us out. Just a little race around the area. It would do the horses good. And you, too. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed. I'm sorry.
What does that Pelzel eat? His breath stinks.
God bless.
Thanks for the herbs. And the rest.
God be with you, sir. I hope you won't want for anything here.
You have a kind master. Huh?
Well, Henry. Fancy a game of dice?
Would you like to play...
What game would you like?
Let's play...
Let's play.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
It's a good thing you've come. We're all finished here. Now back to Crusty. Time to get back in the saddle.
These ones here. My God, I'm done. Finished. Your turn.
Call off that Go dog, sniff or I'll somewhere report else. you for being a public nuisance.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Sod off! Get out! Leave it! Shoot! Sod off!
These ones here.
Get out!
Kurva! Bloody dice.
Sod off! Get out! Sod off! Leave it! Shoot! Get out!
These ones here.
Sod off!
If my
Leave
luck
it.
keeps up, it'll
Shoot.
all be over soon.
God be with you.
Get out!
Peace, and we'll stay friends.
Kurva!
Sod
Bloody
off!
dice.
Leave it! Shoot! Get out! Sod off! Leave it! Shoot! Get out! Sod off!
These ones here.
Leave it! Shoot! Get out!
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Sod off! Get out! Sod off!
My God, why? Why do I even play?
I'm sorry, but your lord is ready to leave, and he looks pretty impatient.
Huh?
Come here!
I reckon your place is by your lord's side and not here. Don't you think?
Sit. Stay.
At the risk of repeating myself, your lord is waiting for you at the stables.
Heel.
Good day.
Excellent! My favourite retainer and the mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that, and I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
I'll tell you everything, but not here.
For Christ's sake. This had better be good. Well, it's time we set off.
I agree.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nabokov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Bergov.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armoured horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nabokov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. Sir Jaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nabok himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well. Strange indeed. It seems that something fishy really is going on. It is good that you are so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
That's all, sir.
Good work, youngster. But we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. I don't know what you think about such superstition, but if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Well, we'll interrogate him, sir. But I confess torture is as distasteful for me as it is for your men.
I thought you would want to settle scores for the ambush.
Have you forgotten what they did to Oates and the others? What they put us through?
No, I haven't. But I'm a Christian, and I won't lower myself to their level. We'll get it out of him without torture.
We shall see about that. But who knows? Maybe you will have more success than my men. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning, nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything, something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say?
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
A strange thing happened. Young Semine rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. Now, to more pleasant, my personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, you will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
I wanted to ask you something else.
What is that?
Where is the torch?
Down in a cellar, across from the jail cells. Talk to Lord Capon. He knows where.
I think I'll go.
Off you go.
What would you like?
I need...
Thank you kindly, and come again, friend.